Greetings, true believers. 'Tis I, Nick, the owner and host of the show, and my esteemed co-host and friend, the Gray Gatsby.
Hello? Hello.
Oh no! What happened to the Gray Gatsby?
He has disappeared.
Disappeared. George has eliminated the Gray Gatsby and will be replacing him as my co-host today. George, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Pretty good. George is good. Gatsby, not here. Not good.
Let's do this.
Today we're going to discuss all kinds of stuff. We're going to cover the new Clifton Heights store. We're going to cover the old Garnet Valley store. We're going to talk about Magic. We're going to talk about Pokemon. George is going to talk about video games and his video game review and video game events and new upcoming stores and old scores and new scores and scores?
Yeah.
Scores and
pretty
scores.
much. Scores are scores.
It's all coming to you right now. Comic book news. So new comics are making their way into the Clifton Heights store every Wednesday, including DC Comics. Marvel Comics should start coming in probably the first or second week of October. You can order all of your favorite indie comics. And did you know, George?
Yeah, I know what?
If you go to our website, you could pick up your comics at either location.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. So
I might have to place an order.
you can. If you want to read your favorite My Little Ponies comic, you can every month and have it delivered to the Garnet Valley store.
Hey, now, nothing wrong with a little pony.
No. You can brony all you want, buddy. And we're going to help you do it at EE Comics and Games. And because the Clifton Heights store is open 6 days a week, we are allowed to have some very exclusive events at that store. Not allowed, but we have time for it. Including, we're just starting to kick off our exclusive events. On the first Wednesday of the month, we play the Egyptian game of passing Senate. You ever played Senate, George?
No, I haven't. How do you play?
This is a super fun game. You move your pieces around the board here and try to get to the end without getting knocked back. It sounds simplistic, and it kind of is, but it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good strategy involved in the game. This will be on the first Wednesday of the month. That's the 6th, October 6th, at 5 p.m. We will start playing Senate. If you want to play Senate, just come on down, and we will gladly show you how to play. It'll take you 5 minutes to learn. We'll get you throwing them sticks in the air, and it'll be good to go.
Hey, now, sometimes 5 minutes can last a lifetime.
Which is funny, because the game is about life and death. But it's funny that you mentioned that. And then also coming in on Wednesdays is Return of the King, the second Wednesdays for Gaslands. If you've not played Gaslands yet, it is a post-apocalyptic war that you play with your Matchbox cars. Now, last time we played, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was by far the MVP of the game. So you can imagine the vehicular homicide and mayhem that the Wienermobile would bring.
Beat the weenie.
Beat the ween. What? No. But a lot of fun. And if you're interested in playing Gaslands, you can learn with us. I say that because we don't actually know how to play very well, but we're learning, and we're having a lot of good times doing it.
Yeah, simple YouTube search always helps.
It does. So grab your Matchbox cars, your Hot Wheels cars, and come see if you can take out the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Now, in addition to our regularly scheduled games, we do offer open play all day, every day. If we're open and not using the tables, you are more than welcome to. So if you want to play Gaslands on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, by all means, if there's table space, play some Senate, play some Magic, play some Pokemon, whatever you want. We got the tables sitting here.
Might as well use them.
Today on Magic the Gathering News.
Gathering up the news, I see.
There's nothing to do with that. This is Magic.
Okay,
Magic
so
the
they're
Cat?
they're magically gathering the news.
Like Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. It's magically news. That doesn't work out very well.
There you go.
Anyway, Magic the Gathering news. We have special events coming to the Garnet Valley store, and we have separate events at the Clifton Heights store, and we're going to discuss them right now. Garnet Valley special events on Friday, October 7th, is the Warhammer 40K Commander launch party. Now, the 40K is obviously a Warhammer license. They made these different commander decks. Now, on Friday, October 7th, you can earn double points toward the Commander League for the Garnet Valley store. And then the following day, Saturday the 8th, is the Unfinity launch party. Unfinity, not a regular set. It's kind of a joke set. A lot of fun. We're going to run different events for it. We haven't set them all up yet, but there's going to be a draft and a sealed deck and so on, and that'll be on October 8th. Now, unfortunately, because the Clifton Heights store sanctioning just got approved a couple weeks ago, we're not able to run those events yet because it's too close to get everything going. But we will have product available on those days. So if you wanted to pick up 40K Commander decks on the 7th, you can, and if you wanted to pick up some Unfinity, you'll be able to pick that up as well at either store.
Hey, now, you keep mentioning about these decks, but how come Gatsby still didn't pick up a deck yet?
Gatsby is not ready to play Magic. He's just not there. He's just not one of us. Now, continuing with the Garnet Valley Magic the Gathering news, as I said, on October 8th is the Unfinity launch party. We're going to have a 10 a.m. sealed deck tournament. That'll be $30 to get in, and you could win 18 packs of the new set for first place, 9 packs for second place, and 5 packs for third place. So we're giving away a box for the sealed deck tournament. Following the sealed deck tournament at 2 o'clock is the draft tournament, and then we'll have a 12-6 split for the draft tournament, so 12 packs to first and 6 packs to second for the Unfinity draft at 2. And then at 5 p.m. will be the Mini Master or Pack Wars tournament, which will also cost $15 and have a 12-6 prize split. So you can get 12 packs of the new set just for playing Magic.
Yeah, it's definitely worth $15.
Absolutely. $15. It's a steal. In addition, our regular Garnet Valley events, we do run Friday Night Magic every Friday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is Commander. And when you're playing Commander on Friday, you are earning points toward our Commander League. The Commander League will be running until the Brothers War comes out later this year, because the Dominaria United Commander League has just ended with a new winner of Matt T. Took the win this time, taking out Andrew. About time Andrew lost. He was a 3-time champion, taken out by Matt. And now we start off our next league, and Matt, I believe, is already in the lead for the Brothers War League. So anyway, I digress. And then Saturdays from noon to 5, you can earn more Commander points playing more Commander toward that box, that half box prize for first for the Commander League. So you can play a format that you already know and love and win tons of great prizes.
So if you are the commander for the Fridays and you're also the commander for the Saturdays,
Yep.
Would that make you the Ultra Commander?
Could be. I think that's what we might call them, Ultra Commanders now. No one's ever going to use that verbiage, but if you want to push that narrative, I'll allow it.
Yeah, worth a try.
It is worth a try. So lots of Commander going down in the Garnet Valley store. Now, the Clifton Heights store, because we're open 6 days a week, we can run more Magic events, and we are. Every Tuesday, I challenge you in Pauper. Pauper Challenge runs from 3 to 7 p.m. If you can beat me, best out of 3 in Pauper, I will give you a promo. Newsflash, I'm undefeated in Pauper, so I'm not going to lose, but if you think you can take me out, by all means, give it a try.
See, at that point, then you really want to beat his butt if he keeps bragging about being undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated. Yeah, good luck. Katie comes every week. Can't touch me. And then our Friday Night Magic tournaments start at 7 p.m. Friday Night Magic is every Friday and is Pioneer. So the Friday Night Magic tournaments are going to rotate with the Pro Tour. Currently, the Pro Tour is Pioneer. Currently, our Friday Night Magic is Pioneer. That's just how it's going to be. We are waiting for the WPN to send us our promo packs to give away. Until then, we are going to give away actual booster packs, which are way better to get more cards. And it's still free.
Take advantage while you can.
Take advantage while you can. Absolutely. Now, every Saturday at the Clifton Heights store is the Clifton Heights Commander League. Runs from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Earn points for wins and losses, just like you do in the Garnet Valley League. And the same prize, you can win up to half a box for first place. And it's already been kicked off. People have been having a lot of fun. We've had a nice little group of folks playing Commander. And one of them is going to win half a box. And then 2 more will win part of a box also, totally free. Now, if you're interested in learning how to play Magic the Gathering, we will gladly show you how to play. Just shoot us an email. The email address is in the link below, and we'll be happy to show you, as long as your name isn't the Great Gatsby. We'll get you playing Magic, no problem.
I don't think he would play anyway, but I might do it.
George is in. We're going to show George how to play some Magic.
I'm in. Gatsby's not.
Out. Cut it out. Prepare for trouble.
And make it double.
It's Nick.
And George.
Doing the Pokemon.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
You changed clothes.
I did.
Huh.
I
you
did.
got a Carpat.
Magikarp's the greatest of all Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
It's not even up for debate anymore. Pokemon news.
Oh, gotta catch 'em all.
Catch 'em all. Absolutely. We recently have concluded our very first pre-release event for the Lost Origins. Had a great time. Our grand winner, Jason, his picture will be showing up maybe right here.
Or somewhere. Tech
Could
support.
be. He's in there. And our Lost Origins League has come to a close at the Garnet Valley store. The Garnet Valley store league winner, our junior, is Greg G. Our senior was Lily W. And our master was George C. We call him Legrand.
Nothing can go after Urshifu. Actually, my deck's not here.
Yep. Well, you're
Oh,
bad.
it's over
You're
there.
bad at Pokemon, sorry.
It's over there.
Nope, it's gone. You get nothing now.
Whatever.
No more accolades.
I still got the belt.
So that was our Garnet Valley League coming to an end. Now, our next pre-release, the next release is going to be Silver Tempest in November 11th. So we should be having a pre-release the week prior to that, so probably around the 4th. So keep an eye on the website for upcoming pre-release events. Now, upcoming events we will run at both stores, Clifton Heights and Garnet Valley, in the future.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
So you said November 11th for the next set, right?
Yeah.
11/11. You know what that makes? 22.
It's very observant, George. Your grasp of basic mathematics is astounding.
Power of the lax.
Yep. Now, the Garnet Valley Pokemon League, open to players and trainers of all ages, runs every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You earn points for wins and losses, and at the end of the league, we will cut up a box and give it away to the top players in each age bracket. That is the juniors, seniors, and masters. Now, if you have fun at our Garnet Valley League, you're welcome to come down the next day to our Clifton Heights League, which is every Sunday from 11 to 5. Earning points again, wins and losses, different box, different points, different store. Same great fun. So you can earn another third of a box.
All right. Now, how will I be able to know if I'm ahead?
You can check out the website, which will get updated weekly with the updated points. And you'll know where you stand and how many wins and losses you need to take control and take that prize. That's 12 booster packs, totally free. Now, if you don't know how to play Pokemon and you want to learn, we will gladly teach you. We have a great setup of some easy decks to learn how to play, and then you can immediately start earning points and taking over your age bracket.
I guess it takes one step at a time, and it's a lot easier than a lot of these other card games out there.
It really is. I have a lot of fun playing Pokemon. We played earlier today. It's a good game. It really is a lot of fun, and I look forward to running the leagues and running the tournaments because everybody has a good time, and there's a lot of good people that play. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with Pokemons and Magikarp.
And the Snorlax.
Snorlax too. Update!
Alright, so before we get to the video game updates, got something to bring you up real quick. So, we're already starting to set up the schedule for next year for these game tournaments.
Yep.
And I'm sure many of you out there that are participating in the tournaments or are watching them on Twitch may want to look at maybe another game or bring back an old favorite.
Yep.
Now you're probably wondering, how could we do that? How can we let you guys know, or let us know actually, when or what games you guys want to play? Simple, right?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
You're going to use a website you've used 1,000 times today.
Yeah, I mean, you would find it somewhere, or you can look it up through our Discord.
That's the one.
That is the one. So go to the Discord, select a game and the console it's played on, so that way we are fully aware of where it is, and if we're able to do it, we will do it.
Yep, we have easy access to everything from Atari to Super Nintendo. We have on a near complete run of N64 games. We have access to most Nintendo GameCube games. So we got a lot of games.
Got a lot of games. Just don't say Superman 64.
Superman 64, best game ever. No, it's terrible. Terrible game. We're not going to run events for that. But we could run events for a lot of other stuff.
Yes, so.
Such
as, like Mario Party 1. Why not?
Could be.
Boxy Boy.
Boxy Boy. Apparently, there's been discussions that people want to do a group Boxy Boy.
Oh, is that so?
And see about doing a group effort to take on Boxy Boy, which I'm a big fan of. If you guys haven't played Boxy Boy, then you're just not...
It's a definite hidden gem.
It really
for
is.
TurboGrafx 16.
Really is. It's so bad it's good, but it'll make you think. And it looked like a lot of fun, and I think that setting up that group game is something that we could definitely discuss on the Discord.
Exactly. And if there's any other games, like I said, that you want to bring up to the Discord, make sure you put it down there so that we're aware.
The link will be
in the description below. But how about some high scores?
High scores.
Starting off with update. Starting with the original Mario Brothers from the NES.
This is actually Super Mario Brothers.
It's Super Mario Brothers because they're technically
you were supposed to play the original Mario Brothers, but then played the totally wrong game.
Hey, don't look at me.
I know. I'm with you. It was just one of those things that happened. So this score...
She's hiding.
Yeah, tech support hiding again. This score is for Super Mario Brothers on the NES.
Yeah, so that one was the one that was obviously played instead of the one that was supposed to be played. And Joe B.
Yep. Originally the score was held by me, and then Gatsby.
And now, for some reason. And now Joe B. Smashed it. Almost 500,000 points. 479,500 to be exact.
Yep. Gonna be a tough one to beat.
It was, and it got to the point where I thought the store was shutting down, and he was still playing.
He was still going.
He was going,
and that was a good run. I look forward to running Super Mario Brothers again.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't let him just take my score out like that. Like I got a reputation to maintain.
You got some work to do.
I know. It's true.
Anyway, next up, we got Centipede for the NES. The winner was, now I have to say this, the legendary. Tuxedo Mask 23.
Friend of the store.
Friend of the channel. Friend to everybody.
Friend of the moon.
But he takes advantage of me for some reason. Anyway.
Well, if you weren't terrible at the game, then he wouldn't take advantage of you.
Whatever.
What do you get? What's the score?
The high score was 54,949.
Killed it.
He killed it, man.
Killed it.
It was pretty close, but at the end of the day, he still had it.
Tuxedo Mask taking the W.
And he's taking more W's here with Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble.
And legendary Tuxedo Mask 23 with the high score of 230,110.
Huge.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. It was another real close one, but once he started clicking, he was going.
What's funny is how much trash talk that Gatsby talked on Bubble Bobble. He's not number one. Tuxedo Mask, number one.
And as far as I'm aware of, that punk wasn't even there.
I don't think he was. Nope, I don't think he was.
But we also have the weird handwriting, another high score to mention from the world of Duck Hunt.
Yep.
The Clay Pigeons exactly with a new high score. She tries to act all big and bad over there.
Yep.
Tech support. With 263,000 points exactly.
You know how she got that high score?
How so?
She was testing a Nintendo. And just kept playing Duck Hunt.
Hey, at least you knew they were working.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. Because she killed it.
She killed it.
And that is your video game updates.
I did it better.
Update.
So who's ready for some upcoming events?
Upcoming
Indeed. In fact, today. Think about it. Today. At 2 o'clock at the Garnet Valley store, we got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch.
Yep, every character unlocked, ready to go.
Every character is unlocked, good to go, and Captain Falcon is always OP. Yeah, he's a hater. Anyway, at 4 o'clock, got some Wii bowling. Taking the ball, throwing it at the pins. Always a good time.
I'm undefeated in Wii bowling.
No, you're not. You never played me.
That's why I'm undefeated.
He admit that he cannot beat me. But then at 6 o'clock, very interesting game for the 7800.
Yep.
For the land of Atari. Who doesn't love an old-fashioned food fight?
Absolutely. Brings me back to my days in grade school.
Oh, yes. Even though when I was in high school, or even just school at all, there were no food fights. They were fist fights. Anyway.
We had those too, but really, like the good ones were the mashed potatoes flying. I'm just saying, you get a handful of that goop.
But yes, that's all happening today. When
October
this video
1st.
gets released, October 1st. And then, 7 days later, on October 8th at 2 o'clock, we got Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. He was the only one that went down.
It's alright.
But yeah, Smash Brothers Brawl, the game I actually played the most of for Smash Brothers, then followed that was Melee.
I think a lot of people like Brawl.
Yeah, because it definitely had that more balanced out characters. Because with Melee and even the N64 version, like you had your okay characters, then you had your overpowered characters like Pikachu, Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so a lot uneven back then, but when the Wii came, it got more even. But then at 4 o'clock, we are in the world of Switch Sports. For some Chambara. He still can't beat me.
That's because it doesn't actually use real movements to dictate how. Like, I know how to use a sword.
Yeah, it's.
In fact, I have my sword in my car. We can go sword fight in the parking lot when this is done.
Just stay away from my truck, okay? Otherwise, I'd be raging like the 6 o'clock game of Streets of Rage 2.
Dos. The Return of the Rage.
Oh.
This is probably top 3 greatest games on the Genesis. Might be the best game on the Genesis.
Yeah, and especially with how the Genesis was. That's really hard to say, like, okay, this was one of the best games. But Streets of Rage 2 is definitely up there.
There's a lot of good games in the Genesis, but this is really, for me.
It's definitely something that I would sit down and play for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we beat it like once a year. It's just a great game.
Mm-hmm. And I always want to continue to play, even though the store closes.
Yep.
But then, on the 15th...
15.
Super Smash Brothers Melee!
Yep. Everybody loves Melee. Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves Melee. For the Nintendo GameCube. And that already sounds like a very fun time. But then, at 4 o'clock...
Follow it up.
We go back to the world of Switch Sports for some tennis!
Not Pong.
No,
tennis.
not Pong. Because with the Pong, you just have the control stick up, down, up, down. Here, you're swinging, and you're saying you are accidentally hitting your younger sibling.
It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
Hey, as long as you say it was accidental, you're good. Then at 6 o'clock, we have Splatterhouse. From the TurboGrafx 16, we visit the TurboGrafx 16 again.
Yep.
And I will say, the more times I've been playing games for TurboGrafx, the more I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty interesting.
It's a super underrated system. It had some really just fantastic games, including Splatterhouse, one of our October Halloween games. Everyone loves Splatterhouse. I mean, how could you not? You're a big dude beating people with a 2x4. I don't know if it gets much better.
Oh, doesn't that scream ECW?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit EC dub there.
And then on the 29th, we have the OG at 2 o'clock. The one that started all, Super Smash Brothers 64.
64.
With the weirdest animations known to man.
They really are.
But that's what we enjoyed back then.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Different time.
Different times. And then we go, once again, back to the world of Switch Sports for some volleyball. He got tired from that.
I am. I'm going to take a little nap now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to take a nap.
When 6 o'clock hits, but make sure you're up by 6 o'clock.
I will.
For some Chilla.
Chilla, the game that shouldn't exist, illegally ported over to the NES.
But it's here, and it's here to stay.
Yep, every year, Chiller on Halloween. Or, as close as we can.
Yeah, it's the best that we could do.
Yep.
And now we move on over to Clifton Heights.
Clifton Heights, got our own time, our own games, our own cereal boxes. It's all in Clifton Heights.
Including the return of Fight Club.
Fight Club.
And it is happening every Thursday at 5 p.m. Do not miss any of these games, including on the 6th of October, Tekken 6.
Tekken 6. On the 6th, Tekken 6. Great game, great day, great price. Actually, we just got Street Fighter Tekken on the 360. It hasn't been
Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
It hasn't been rotated in yet, but it's coming soon. Coming soon. Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
To a store near you.
In Clifton Heights.
Literally,
we're sitting in it right now.
Yes.
Yep. Anyway, sorry.
But then, on the 13th, a game that is still being played in some arcades, Marvel vs. Capcom. The big debate.
3.
The 3rd? Ooh, okay.
Marvel Capcom 3.
Ooh, sneaky one.
Yep. On the 13th.
Marvel
Capcom 3. Mega Man Ryu. That's all you need.
You can't miss it.
No. Actually, I like Wolverine too in that game. He was really good.
Alright, yeah. He was sneaky one. Deadpool was good.
I don't know if I ever played with Deadpool.
He loved the guns.
Yeah, sounds like Deadpool.
Speaking of guns.
Yep.
For next week, or the week after, the 20th.
Yep.
Dead or Alive 4.
Quattro.
Oh, that's some spooky ones right there, especially on Halloween. We're starting to get there.
Yeah, I love Dead or Alive. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's very.
I think they do the wrestling characters better. than some of the other games, like the actual grapples and stuff. Outside of actual wrestling games,
Yes.
which we'll get to that.
Another time. But then on the 27th of October, shows into the world of DC with Injustice.
Injustice.
Very good story. The second one was also a really good story, but here we're focused on the first one with some pretty good
I'm undefeated.
fight sequences.
Undefeated with the Joker.
Oh, he's bragging again.
Undefeated with the Joker. You can't beat me at Injustice. You're welcome to try, but
Someone get
not
him.
gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
But now,
Yep.
of course,
What do we got?
if you're not for Fight Club, but you still want to play games here, on Saturdays at 5,
5 o'clock Saturdays, right after Commander League.
right after Commander, we got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Time Trials.
Yep. Pick a track, run it.
Pick a track, run it, set us a time for us to beat.
Yep.
If there's enough interest, we will even run some tournament races as well.
Absolutely. People want to play tournaments, we'll run them.
Hey, we had it at the other place,
A
and
lot of fun.
it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
So it would be cool to bring it back here. So if you guys are interested, let's do it.
Show up and race.
Yes, indeed. So
Dig
those
it. Dig it.
digging it for the games for October. But
Yep.
if you want to find out any other upcoming games, just visit the website at extensiveenterprises.net.
Dash.
Oh,
Extensive-enterprise.net.
enterprise.net.
The link's down there.
Yeah, the links
Just
are
go to the
always
link. You're not
in the
gonna
description.
type it off what we're saying anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're gonna go to the link below and then
Let's
you'll be
make
able
it
to see.
easy for you guys.
Make it super easy.
And hey, if you can't make it to the tournaments, or at least for the Garnet Valley, Valley,
What?
Bah.
Garnet Valley is
Garnet Valley, yeah, I was right.
yeah.
I was right the first time. Yeah. Anyway,
Lay off them drugs, George.
if you can't make it to those tournaments, you can always catch them on Twitch.
Yep. Live streamed on Twitch.
Yes, and just look up EE Comics and Games.
Yep.
And also, it'll be on the YouTube channel.
Yep. Eventually, I'll upload them to YouTube once I get around to editing. Yeah.
So you can see my glory in winning these tournaments.
He does win more than he should.
Yeah, because he talks all the talk, but he can't walk the walk.
I had more high scores than anybody.
I actually do. I looked
And
it up.
now I have time to play more, so I'm gonna reclaim my throne.
And I will wait on that day to come. Because I know Gatsby ain't going to do it either.
No, he's not. I'm gonna hire Joe B to come back and start smashing scores.
Hey, Joe.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen there.
More fun for everyone.
Yep. New games coming as we get them.
Mm-hmm.
I know the AEW wrestling game is going to be coming out theoretically this year.
Oh, yeah.
And we will be running events for that as well when that comes out.
Should be very exciting to see.
Looking forward to it.
Hopefully no scruffle.
No.
This is my show now, punk. So yes, as you can tell, Great Gatsby is not here. So I'll be doing the game review. And what better game than one that will break friendships and cause rivalries? And no, I'm not talking about Star Wars the Arcade where I won by 1 point, even though it's a lot more now at this point because you don't want to show up. I'm of course talking about the Nintendo Switch release of Mario Party Superstars. This was a game that many Mario Party fans, including myself, wanted to bring back for many, many years. And the reason for that is, ever since I believe it was Mario Party 9, the game was played a lot differently. It wasn't the original where each player took a turn, you play mini games, you collect coins, and you get stars. But at Mario Party 9 onward, till this one, of course, you would be in carts, weird kind of formats, race to the finish. It just didn't feel the same. It didn't feel the same as screwing your friends over and making them lose all their coins through chance time. But Mario Party Superstars kind of brings that back. And more current in the gaming that we're used to today. Like, the graphics are really good. It definitely shows that Mario Party they can still bring out their classic boards, but make it look more moderate and more into today's gaming, like I had brought up. But what they did was they took it a step farther. Because not only can you play the music for this game, for the new boards, but you can also play the classic themes of those boards as well. So if you don't want to listen to the newer version of Yoshi's Tropical Island, for example, which is one of the boards, you can go to the settings after playing the board at least once and change it back to the original theme. And there's others for like Spaceland, Woody Woods, I think Waluigi Island's one of them, Peach's Birthday Cake. There's a bunch. They mainly focus on 1, 2, and 3. But how is the gameplay itself? Very, very fun. It definitely shows to bring back the classics for Mario Party without making it seem a big concern because it was the newer systems. Because the game prior, they had you play with just a Joy-Con. But here, you could play with the Pro controllers. You could play with the GameCube controllers. Even if you wanted to, because it was based off 1, 2, and 3, you might be able to play with the Nintendo Online's N64 controller. Now, I could be wrong with that, so if it is, I apologize. But I know that it was definitely bringing back memories for the N64. So, why would I bring it up to mess with Gatsby? Well, a few months ago, I want to say like maybe a few days after the game was released, I brought it with me to the Garnet Valley store, and we were starting to play it. And if we liked it, we would have streamed it on all of our Twitch channels, which my Twitch channel is This Is George 1, and then The Grey Gatsby, and Tuxedo Mask 23. The three of us, we were going to stream it and have a fun time playing. But because the fact that I won the practice board, which I remember that one was Horrorland, he turns around, Gatsby does, and he goes, I don't want to play this game. The reason why I don't want to play it is because George keeps winning, and he's not allowed to have nice things. Sorry, old man, sometimes you have to let the young guys win as well. Fun fact, actually, with this game, Mario Party Superstars, Tug of War is in the game. However, in big texts, at Light Up as well, do say, do not rotate the control stick with your palm. Because they don't want people to break their controllers, just like how the kids back in the day had to deal with, and also second to third degree burns on their hands. So that was my game review for Mario Party Superstars, as well as some history behind Mario Party and all the other stuff. But like I mentioned too, I have a Twitch account as well at This Is George 1. And on there, because I know Gatsby talks about what he's doing on Twitch, whatever. I'm currently doing a Pokemon Fire Red randomizer of two different sorts. The randomizer-based challenges, kind of like the Kaizo challenges, but are a little different. And I'm also doing singles-only runs. Right now, the single run I'm running is the Single Strike Urshifu. And yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but I will get back on it as soon as I can. So we have that going on. But I also said, and I'm still doing it, I will have one of the two Gen 9 games of either Scarlet or Violet, and I will be streaming it on Twitch. So if you want to stick around for that, just wait till November, and you will enjoy me acting like I know everything about Gen 9 even though it just came out. But this is George's game review.
It's the $1 comic, y'all, where we take a $1 comic out of the dollar box and give it a $1 review. This month's comic is Fables number 99. Now, Fables is a DC imprint. I'm sorry, a DC comic with a Vertigo imprint. And we all know that Vertigo means not for the kiddies. Although after reading this, not sure it matters. So you can see some pretty detailed artwork on the cover there of this weird-looking goth guy and the messed up face. But when you get to the interior, the art is a bit lacking on that guy's face. He just looks like, an old balding goth guy. I would have really enjoyed, especially because this is the 99th volume in the series, I would have really liked to have some sort of paragraph on the first page as to what the hell is this. I have no idea what was going on because I have no idea what was going on in issues 1 through 98. And I think that little blurb would have been helpful for me. So if I was a new reader, which I am, picking this up for the first time, would I have read this starting with issue 99? Probably not. Now, that said, it was an entertaining story about the balding goth man. It starts out with him building a brand new home and talking about how it has to have all these great amenities in it, and then throwing the construction people off the roof. I don't understand if this guy just doesn't appreciate construction workers, doesn't know how the union works. I don't know what his problem was because they don't really talk about it very well. But he just kills random people, and it's kind of dumb because, they're building your house. It's your project, and you're slowing that project down by having murder investigations on your house. Now, they don't get into the murder investigations in the comic, but I can only assume really kind of like WTF moments. I don't know what's going on. The goth man is followed by this demon cat, which I didn't really realize was a demon until I saw later in the book here. If I can open up to the page. The cat has like a demon tail, and it's like, oh, super spooky demon cat with like goth man. Like, it's not, it's whatever. I would say the artwork is okay. The story is probably pretty decent. I would have liked to have that little bit in the beginning to give me a better grasp of what was happening. Because if I had bought this, I probably would not have continued with the series based on what I had read. It didn't grab me enough to really pull me in like other comics because I didn't know what was going on. Is it a value for $1? Yeah, absolutely. I think this is totally great for $1. But the cover price back then was $2.99 12 years ago. So I probably would have been upset at $2.99 in 2010. Not bad, but also not great. Kind of a meh. So if you want to read about a balding goth man and a little demon cat, Fables number 99 coming at you. $1 comic. It's been a spooky time this October. We've had a good run at the show this month. I'd like to thank George for coming in and stepping up where the Gatsby has failed. And thank you, George. No. We don't need any of that, but thank you. We have a lot of great games coming up, and we hope you will join us. Definitely check out George's Twitch. The links will be in the bottom description there. Lots of new events coming up. Lots of old events coming up. I don't know. Stuff's happening all the time. I want to put a special shout out to my good buddy Mike Ornelas for providing us with the absurd amount of monster cereal boxes. If you haven't noticed, they're all family sized, and he eats them all himself. This man weighs $120 soaking wet and is somehow downing like 20 or 30 family-sized monster cereal boxes a year. It's just ridiculous, but thank you, Mike. We do appreciate the decor. A lot of fun. George, you got anything?
Got anything else to say? It's fun doing this, and hopefully the next time, probably do this again. Don't make sure you guys show up. Don't be afraid to show up, even though it's October. And because shockingly we haven't said it yet. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! You should leave that in.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap these to show that I'm attacking you.
Alright, well, is there no way I can reborn these?
What reborn? What are you talking about?
What do you mean I can't... Wait. I can't use Monster Reborn?
Oh, George, that's not the right game.
Are you serious?
There's no Monster Reborn in this.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Forget this. Go play with your weenie.